Peanut butter M&Ms and Red Bull. That's my breakfast.
Nice. I try to stay away from energy drinks.
Yeah, I have been too recently, but oh well.
So, Trevor, back for episode 5, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
We've been doing this a while.
yeah.
We've only missed 1 week.
Yeah, that was because of me, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry about that one. How you been?
that's all right. I've been all right. Yesterday, we had a track meet, and that was really fun. They always are.
What's a track meet?
Uh, Track and field, that
Oh,
sport.
uh-huh.
We had a track meet, and it's if you're unaware, I suppose, um, it's when a bunch of different teams from a bunch of different towns all get together and compete in different running and throwing events.
Huh, nice.
So yesterday we were, I'm not gonna say where we were, but
Mhm.
we were in a different town, and it was lots of fun. There was a point early, or not early on, but after me and 5 other people were all done with our events, because they had a limited amount of people who could do from each school who could do the events.
Mhm.
Um, it was like for like the 100, 200, and 400 meter dash. There could only be 3 people from each school that could do it,
Uh-huh.
and um, and then I think 4 for nearly every other event. I know for throwing
Nice.
also. Um, but yeah, I just did the 100 meter dash yesterday, and
Nice.
uh yeah. So after me and that handful of other people were done, we ordered Pizza Hut. We ordered 3 pizzas,
Mhm.
and it ended up being way more expensive than we all thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Um, we called and we were like, we want 3 large pizzas. We got meat lovers, pepperoni, and a chicken Alfredo pizza.
Yeah.
It was all good. Um, but then uh our friend Luke, he's the one who called, and he's like, it's gonna be $59. And we're like,
Yikes.
holy shit.
For 3 pizzas.
Yeah.
That seems a
It,
bit over the top.
it equated to roughly $20 a pizza, and they were all large pizzas, so I guess it
Uh,
makes sense.
yeah, it does make
But
sense.
but yeah, so we were like, holy shit. That's expensive.
Nice.
Um but then because we were originally gonna get Domino's, but then I don't think we could find a Domino's in the town we were in, or we couldn't order online or something.
Mhm.
So then we were like, let's just get Pizza Hut, and because no one out pizzas the Hut, um, which is true. Pizza Hut's pizza is much better than I remember.
Yeah, it's
Um,
really good.
but yeah, so what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say Domino's is more expensive, I'm pretty sure. Here anyway. Domino's
Hmm.
is like 20% more expensive. And I think Pizza
Mm.
Hut tastes better. What
Yeah.
pizza do you normally get? What's your toppings choice?
Usually meat lovers.
Mhm.
So it's like pepperoni, sausage, Canadian bacon, stuff like that.
Nice.
What's your go-to?
I always go with the pepperoni. But you know the garlic they put over the top on the crust? I don't like it. So
Mm,
you never get that. That's a no-go for me.
yeah. Yeah, we thought about getting stuffed crust too, on the pizzas, but we were like,
Mm.
let's just go with normal
Yeah,
thick crust.
that would have been even more expensive.
Yeah. And then also it had just been a lot to eat
Mhm.
too, because they were big slices, and I ate like 3 or 4 maybe. Um, and I was kind of surprised I ate so much, but I'd eaten a Subway sub, and that was really all I had eaten that day. So,
Ah,
um, yeah, so I was fairly hungry, and this was at like 4:30 ish probably. Um, but yeah, so yeah, we ordered the pizza, and then we're like, holy hell. And then we go back to what we called camp, just where all of us have our bags and stuff.
Yeah.
So you go back to camp, and we all look in our wallets, see what money we can scrounge up, and I was like, because there were some people who paid like $20, $20, and then I was like, I have $9, I can, or $20, $20, $10, so it's a 50, and then I was like, I can cover the 9. I got $9 in my wallet. I was like, I think, because I had a 5, and I saw 3 ones. I was like, I may not have, I may not have 9, and I was like, okay, good, I do have 9.
Nice.
So I was lucky because initially I wasn't gonna pay for the pizza. I wasn't gonna get the pizza, but then they were having trouble paying for it because not everyone had enough cash. But then I was like, I can pay for some of it. It's fine.
Nice.
Because it was all throwers and then me who's a sprinter. So it was initially gonna be a pizza for the throwers, but then I was like, I want pizza. So then I was like, I'll pay for some of it, and then that was my excuse to have some pizza. But yeah, so then we gave Luke the money because he's the one who ordered, so he was the one who was gonna give the money to the lady. And there was this funny moment, and when Luke was on the phone, we were kind of messing with him a little bit because we were just listening to him talk on the phone and we were messing with him.
Yeah.
And like hitting him and stuff. And our friend Grant, he because Luke he's not black, but he's Filipino and he's dark. So Grant said, tell her to look for the black guy at the track meet.
Oh boy.
It was so funny.
I don't think I should even laugh at that. That might get me cancelled, you know?
No, you're fine because Luke doesn't care.
Okay.
Grant won't care. It's fine. It was really funny.
Nice.
Luke was dying on the phone and we were all trying not to laugh so the lady wouldn't hear it over the phone. And Luke was trying to hold back laughter because it was so funny. Look for the black guy at the track meet.
Nice.
But yeah, anyway, that was ongoing, and then something had happened, and I don't remember what it was, but I was like, well, she doesn't have to look for the black guy at the track meet anymore. I don't remember what had happened, but I'd said that at one point.
Nice.
But then, the pizza finally came, and we all followed. Like it was 5 of us, so one of the original people who was getting it didn't follow Luke to get the pizza, but Bobby, he went because we saw the Pizza Hut car and Luke was over there and Bobby was like, Pizza Hut. and then the rest of the other 3 of us, me, Josh, and Grant, we all started chanting Pizza Hut, like Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut. As Luke's giving the money to the girl. It was so funny.
It sounds like you had an amazing time.
It was really fun. Track meets are always fun.
I didn't know you did like running or sprinting.
Yeah, this is my first year doing it, unfortunately, since it's my only year I can do it, because I really like the track meets. That's my favorite part of it.
Nice.
Because practice, that's all right.
Yeah.
But and the only reason I joined is so I could get out of work during the week.
Oh, I see.
So I joined track for that reason, but I actually ended up really liking track. So I wish I had joined prior to this year, but
It's a win-win.
what can you do?
Anyway, I have some questions I want to ask you.
What's that?
These are some really cliche questions I looked up like a week ago for podcasts. So first one is, what's one thing you wish you known when you had begun your career as like a content creator?
Oh, I know this immediately. I thought about this a year ago. One thing I wish I knew was to focus in on doing one type of content, because I feel like that's really is what screwed me, for lack of a better term, for so many years, because I tried to be like a Markiplier channel and do everything and everything, anything and everything, because the net was cast so wide. Because I would do sketches, I would do gaming videos, I would do vlogs, I would do challenges, I would do a whole bunch of different stuff. But it isn't until the last year I realized, oh, I need to focus in on doing one type of content, have one type of content on my channel. So people who watch old videos that know what they're getting with the new stuff. And that's why over the last year I've gone back and privated a bunch of old stuff just so that then people aren't led astray when they go back and see a gaming video, like the gaming video, and then see that I don't make gaming videos anymore. So I've committed all into the commentary stuff, so let's hope I like it for the long haul.
I mean,
which I can very much envision myself doing.
Your videos are great.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Some of them I don't understand, like the music ones, but you know, it's fine.
What was that?
I don't understand some of your videos, like the Metallica one, or what was it?
Oh yeah, the Metallica versus Napster one.
Yeah, that one. I didn't really understand it, but you know.
Yeah, sometimes my videos don't seem to have a point. I've talked with some people about this, and I can very much see that. It's my issue with writing. It's like a lot of my essays in school even are it seems like there's almost no point to them. Because I write my videos very much like how I write school papers. So, and they both have very similarities to each other. And sometimes when going back and reading them or watching them or whatever, it is hard to understand where I'm getting at. Whereas when I'm writing it, it's easy to know where I'm going because it's all in my head. So from an outsider's perspective, I can see how it's hard to get, and I need to get better at that in terms of writing.
Fair enough.
Because the thing is, I like writing, but writing is not my strong suit.
I mean, it's not one of your weaknesses. You're not bad at it.
No, and I'm aware of that. It's just not my strong suit when it comes to making videos. In terms of making videos, I think my strong suit is the editing for sure.
Yeah. Your editing is insane.
Yeah.
You need to like make some tips and tricks on your YouTube. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You should show people how to edit. Oh, that would be amazing. Imagine the views.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That kind of leads me on to the next question.
What's that?
What advice would you give to someone wanting to pursue a career similar to yours?
Just do it.
Is that Nike inspired or?
No, it's just you never know how it's gonna turn out until you do it. So you may as well just do it and see what happens. Because that's what I did. I was apprehensive of starting for a while. I started in 5th grade, and I contemplated waiting till high school because I was so young. But then I ended up obviously not doing that because I've been doing it for 7 years. And I then just decided to just do it and see what happens, and then here I am. And
fair enough.
I absolutely love doing it, and the worst that'll happen is you quit. And
yeah, there's no like, you're not gonna lose anything.
Yeah, the worst that'll happen is you don't get any views, and even if you keep going, that shouldn't matter as long as the creation of the video is what drives you. Because that's what drives me.
Yeah. If I had to give someone like a up and coming content creator, like a tip or something like that, I'd say ignore how many views you get or how many viewers you get while streaming or anything like that. Just ignore it. Yep,
that is great advice, because I did that for nearly 2 years in terms of streaming.
Yeah.
I didn't get any viewers for like a year, or like a year and a half. and then Buff started watching my streams, and then it's kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah. I mean, the less you look at how many viewers you have, the more I feel like you're gonna get. Just
Yeah, and also the better you get at streaming itself too,
yeah, just
because
yeah.
I was able to practice in front of no one.
Mhm.
So then when I actually had viewers, then I was already comfortable being live at that point to where it was just nice to have company while streaming finally
Yeah.
after a year and a half.
Just on OBS, it's possible to like turn off the viewer counter, and that's what I do. Because I've found myself staring at that viewer counter and just waiting for it to pop up to about 3, and just
Yeah.
it decreases your morals. It really does if you have like a really bad day.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a period because the first stream I did, I say I've only been streaming for like 2.5 years, but that was when I started doing it regularly. But the first stream I did, I think it was like in 2015, 2016, something like that. And I, I quit streaming for a while because usually one of my friends, and when I say one, literally one viewer, would pop into the streams, but then, um, I would stream for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, and then no one would show up. And then I'd say, well, what's the point? No one's actually watching. What's the point?
Yeah.
But then finally in 2018 when I started streaming again, I finally got over that
Mhm.
over that hurdle, and then and I was confident enough to start streaming for 0 viewers. And my mindset behind doing that for so long was for people who would watch the VODs, which
Mhm.
I doubt anyone would, but I was like, well, people could watch the VOD and then they would, and then I'm doing it for them. But even then, I don't think anyone was watching the VOD, but
To be
I still
honest,
enjoyed streaming, so I kept doing it.
you'd be surprised how many people watch like Twitch VODs. I was
Yeah.
surprised. I found myself sometimes just going onto people's like Twitch, and when they're not live, I just go through the VODs because it.
No, yeah, I do that too. I would just mean specifically for me. I doubt
Oh,
anyone was watching the VODs at that time even.
maybe I don't know. Next question.
What is
What's your biggest failure in like streaming or content creation, and how did you learn from it?
Man, I know exactly what this is. I know
Okay.
exactly what this is. In the end of 2017, in October of 2017, I did a video called, or well, the entire month of October, I did a, a quote unquote event called Darker Wolf Show. It was like a interweaving story between my normal videos because I would upload every other day,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, randomly throughout certain videos, there would be a character called Darker Wolf Show that would pop up every so often and leave little clues for a video that would come out on Halloween, called Full Control, where this character Darker would finally take over. Um, Darker Wolf Show would take over Trevor's body and would have full control. And I really enjoyed doing that. It was really fun, and I'm glad I did it.
Mm-hmm.
But it led me down. It led me down a downward spiral, for 2018, where I put too much pressure on myself because I liked doing that because it was really creative, and it was the most fun I had had since the channel had gotten deleted. Um, and I was really proud of that and really happy with how I pulled it off. But then, I was like, in 2018, I want to do more creative stuff, and then I set too high of a standard for myself because I wasn't
Mm-hmm.
able to do that as often as I would like to. So then it just led me down a path where I wasn't happy, and I don't want to say it was depression, but I think it possibly was. Um, but yeah, it led me down a path. So what I say is my biggest failure is probably me setting that standard and saying I
Mm-hmm.
want to do more creative stuff like that in 2018. So, because it just led to me getting in a horrible headspace.
That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear.
It's all right. I'm happier than I've ever been right now. So,
Good, I'm glad. I'm happy.
but yeah, so what I learned from that very much was not to set too high of a standard, but still, but not set too high of a standard, but have a standard and still try and reach that with every video.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now since I upload so infrequently, I feel like every video I have to put out has to reach and exceed that standard to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say your biggest failure while streaming is?
Oh, um, I don't really think I have one. Well, so back when I used to stream Paladins, when I was a full-time Paladin streamer, I did a lot of customs, and that's how I got most of my viewers. I would hit like 18, 20 viewers, because I was playing with like 10 other people in a lobby. And that made me overconfident and like really boosted my ego. To the point where if I had 6, 7 viewers, I'd be complaining to my chat where everyone was, and like it became this like really egotistical, just fat ass, just really bad person, and really ungrateful and everything. And I hated myself for it. And then I grew to learn that it's not about viewers. It's you can't expect someone to come and watch a stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I think my biggest failure right now.
Yeah. Another one I can think of, because I've been doing this for 7 years, so it's been
Yeah.
a long road.
Mhm.
Another one I can think of is I feel like when Buff and them started watching my stream, when I started getting viewers regularly, um, in my streams, I felt the need to stream every day, just so I didn't lose those viewers that I had, that I've just
Mhm.
that had started joining the streams, because I would stream, I think I would stream like a few days in a row anyway,
Mhm.
but I started streaming every single day, and then I feel like that burnt me out on streaming a little bit, and then eventually I was like, okay, these people are here to stay, um, and I don't think they're gonna go anywhere, so I think I can cut back on the amount of times I'm streaming, and then I started streaming like 3 times a week or something like that.
Mhm.
I don't remember how much I cut it back to, but I did stream every single day, and I felt bad if I didn't stream, because it's partially for those who like to watch my streams,
Mhm.
but also for myself, because I was worried I was gonna lose those viewers, because that's happened before, where people would join in for a few streams and then they just disappear. And I understand people not tuning into every stream,
Yeah.
because people are busy, and with streams you have to be right there in the moment. You have to not be
Mhm.
doing anything. But yeah, I regret streaming so much as to not lose my audience, because now looking in retrospect, being worried about losing Buff, Remy, and them, as viewers, um, it's silly, because now they're one of some of my longest regulars in the stream, so it's kind of silly. But at that time, they had only joined in for a few streams, so
Yeah.
I was worried I was gonna lose them. So I was like, I don't want to lose lose this, because that was the time I was working towards affiliate and really wanted affiliate.
Yeah, that like fear of losing a viewer is it's so hard to explain, and it's so confusing and just complicates everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and going back to what you said about not caring about viewer count. That's what I did for a year and a half, because people would come in my streams. I may have talked about this on the podcast already, but if not, I know I've talked about it on stream.
Mm-hmm.
People would come in to chat and say, "Who are you talking to?" Because I'd have zero
Yeah.
viewers, and they'd be like, "Who are you talking to?" And it would piss me off, because it's like, it doesn't matter. I'm streaming. Why would I sit here not saying anything, just sitting playing a game? Because that's not entertaining. And if people
Mm-hmm.
come to the stream, they don't want to come and see some guy from North Dakota sitting playing a game, not saying anything. They'd rather come and see me sitting playing a game, talking and being funny.
Mm-hmm.
They'd much rather see that than me just sitting here not saying anything, playing.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
Yeah. And I think the thing that helped most was the fact that I had done YouTube for 4 or 5 years prior to starting streaming.
Mm-hmm.
So it helped in that aspect, because it just felt like I was recording a video for the most part. Um, while that period, like that year and a half period where no one would tune into the streams. So I felt comfortable already, because it just felt like I was recording a video in some sort of a way.
Yeah.
So it wasn't too out of the realm of normality.
Mm-hmm. Right, do you want to do the next question?
Sure.
Okay. What inspired you to start content creation?
I need to think about this for a second.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
It's been a long time. I think because I initially started YouTube with a friend,
Mm-hmm.
and we started a channel called Video Dogs, and it was initially gonna be sort of like a Smosh thing, like sketches and stuff.
Yeah.
But then I don't think we ever made one. It was all just Roblox videos, because that's what we knew how to upload. Because the way we uploaded our first video, it was, we clicked the upload button on YouTube, and it popped open our Roblox videos folder, because in Roblox you could record directly in Roblox. You could screen record in Roblox.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't need an external recorder or anything. So we would just randomly, for no reason, we didn't have any intentions of uploading them on YouTube or anything. We would upload, or we would record these videos just to have them. And then, so when we clicked upload to upload a video we had made, had imported on my computer, it opened that folder, and we thought at that time, we didn't know we could change what folder we were looking at. So we saw that it had that folder, and we're like, oh, these are the only videos we can upload. Well, let's upload this video. And that's how I uploaded my first video. And also, we didn't know how to upload a video, because we were like 10, 11.
Yeah.
And we had to look up a tutorial on YouTube as to how to upload a video. Because we had recorded a video, I think it was like some sort of like stunt video or something like that. It was just really dumb stunts or something and weird like that. And we didn't know how to edit, but we had recorded multiple clips. So how we thought editing worked is you uploaded all those clips to YouTube, and then YouTube would edit them.
That would be fun.
That would be interesting if that's how it worked, but that's not how it works. To
Yeah.
any 10 or 11-year-olds like me and my friend Eric thought. That's not how it works. But yeah, that's how I got started.
What inspired that?
Uploading
What,
Roblox.
what started that? Was there anything? I don't know. What made you upload that first video?
Well, the thing, I think that we both just liked the Smosh videos,
Mm-hmm.
and we just were like, well, I want to make something like that. You want to make these with me? Sure. Because I think it was mostly me, because I had already liked recording videos on my own. I liked recording videos on my own because I got my first video camera that was my own in like first grade or something like that.
Nice.
Because before that I would just use my mom's camera and just record dumb videos on it. And then I got my own and I was like, I can do these so much more and I don't have to worry about my mom yelling at me or whatever. Or I don't remember if she ever yelled at me, but I was like, I can just do these whenever now. I don't have to ask mom to borrow her camera. That's probably more accurate to life. But anyway, I'd always liked recording videos, and then come fifth grade, then me and Eric, we were both sort of passionate about it. Me more than him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the thing that both drew us to it, sorry. They're friends who make videos, and they're best friends who like to make videos with each other.
Mm-hmm.
We're best friends, and we could make videos together. So we started doing that, and then it kind of just spiraled from there, and we quit making videos together in like 2015, 2016-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And then I haven't talked to him in like 4 years or so, but yeah.
Should get him back, and we should get him on the podcast.
Wait, no, it's been longer than 4 years. It's been 5 years.
Ooh, yikes.
And the thing is, I don't think I have any form of contact with him. I don't think. I think I may have him on Snapchat, but I don't know if he uses Snapchat anymore or what.
You should check it. You should see.
I would like to catch up with him.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, he was always the quiet one in class. So I don't even really know how we initially became friends with each other. But because he was always the quiet one and he would never talk to anyone. And whenever anyone wanted to know anything about him, when obviously he wasn't in the room,
Mm-hmm.
whenever anyone wanted to know anything about him, they would ask me because he was my best friend. I was his best friend. But yeah, and he wouldn't ever really talk. He was really quiet, really shy. So I don't know how we initially became friends, but yeah, it would be interesting to talk to him again. But yeah.
Nice. Right, next question.
Hold on, what inspired you to start?
Oh, me. Ooh. No one really knows this, but I used to make YouTube videos like a while back as well, but on a secret channel.
Yeah.
If someone can dig
like
this,
me with video dogs and swag gamers and such.
yeah, but it was
Even though they're not secret, I talk about them a lot.
this is secret. This is top tier secret information. If anybody wants to go and dig my channel up and try and find if this video's still up, there's one video on my old channel. It was called Dojo Cookie. And
Dojo Cookie.
just it's fine. Just ignore the name. There was one video on there. One video that I remember, and it was me with a camera pointed at my face. It was me, and I made an intro. I was like, "Hello guys, welcome to my new video," and then I put some boss music at the end of it, and like faded the screen away. And I was so proud of it, so proud of it. It was such a bad video, and it was really, really embarrassing because I looked like ass, and it was just funny. But yeah, what inspired me to do that? Well, I had no friends, and and I wanted to connect with some people, and I used to watch a lot of YouTube, like 8+ hours a day, and I was like, I want to be one of them. Because I heard that the YouTubers get paid, and I was like, job.
Yeah.
Don't have to go work in factory, smile. But yeah.
Yeah, I remember when me and Eric, when we first started, we thought the way that YouTubers got paid was when you get a certain amount of subscribers, then you get paid like a salary or something like that. But that is not how it
Nope.
works. It's based off views.
You're... Imagine if you get imagine if the world would work like that. Instead of getting paid for views, you'd get a salary at certain milestones. So PewDiePie at like 100 million would get like X amount of money a year, and if you like hit 1,000, you'd get like, I don't know, 100 or 200 a year, something like that.
It would be interesting to see if YouTubers got salaried.
Yeah, like, what would the requirements be? Because I would just make like 7 YouTube channels and get them all to 1,000. Easy money.
Yeah.
Easy money. Breaking the system.
Yeah.
Speaking...
Yeah, it would be interesting. Go ahead.
I was going to change the topic onto the next question. Carry on. Go.
That's fine.
Yeah?
No. Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can go. I was just gonna basically repeat what I had already said. Just say that would be interesting.
Okay. Speaking of money, if you had, let's say, £1,000 extra budget right now, and you'd have to spend it in the next 10 minutes, what would you buy?
If this were like 2 months ago, I'd say a new computer.
Mm-hmm.
But what would I? Man, I don't know.
Anything. $1,000.
I don't know. What? I'm happy with everything I have right now. Maybe a new monitor.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
It
I'm happy with all the equipment I have right now.
nice. I'm glad for you. Not many people
Maybe
can
a
say
new
that.
camera.
Okay, fair enough.
Maybe a new camera.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than like a new camera or a new monitor or something, I can't really think of anything because I'm okay with both the monitor and the camera I have, but they could be upgraded. More so the monitor than the camera, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm for the most part I'm happy with everything I have.
Fair enough. If I had $1,000 or pounds or something, I'd just get a new keyboard because I need one. Because when I'm on stream, the number one thing that people complain about is how loud my keyboard is, and it's really off-putting, and people just leave. And that's the only thing I'd change right now.
Yeah.
I'd invest the money in something, I don't know, cryptocurrency. Bitcoin.
Yeah. Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Have I told you about the money I made from Dogecoin?
No?
I was invested in Dogecoin for a little bit. I think I initially put my money into it in like February, and then a couple weeks ago it got to the highest it had ever been, and it got to like 40 cents, I think.
Uh-huh.
And because I had initially put $10 in.
Yeah.
I put $10 in and said, let's see how this goes. And then 2 months later after that, a few weeks ago, it got up to 40 cents. Because I put it in, I think it was at 7 cents.
Damn.
And then I put it in and it got up to 40 cents, and I made $35 from it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. And then I pulled as soon as I saw it start going down, because I was like, I want to ensure I make money from this. So then I pulled as soon as I saw it go down. I think I pulled at like 37 cents.
Nice. That's actually awesome.
Yeah. For someone who doesn't know how to play the stock market or invest money at all, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty
and
good.
also, we legally have to say, this is not financial advice. We could get our asses sued for that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what he said.
It is not financial advice.
My dad he used to invest. He doesn't really work anymore. That was his job for about a year. He had a mining rig and everything. Yeah. It's pretty fun seeing him in his room on his computer with a little graph.
Yeah, I only started investing after the GameStop thing because I was like, well, you just put money in and say, hey, I'm gonna make lots of money, baby, so I may as well do that too. I got money to spend. The thing is, though, I treat it as gambling.
Yeah, it is gambling, to be fair.
Yeah, I treat it as gambling is because I've only ever put $20 into the stock market and cryptocurrency and stuff like that collectively with both. So I think currently I have like $9 in Bitcoin or something like that.
Nice.
And then I have some amount of money in Nokia stock. I don't remember how much I have, but something like that.
Nokia. Oh, you say that weird. What? How old do you have to be, or is there no like age?
I think you have to be 18.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to be 18 to invest.
Nice.
But yeah, so it was after the GameStop thing. I was like, I'll try it out. So then I signed up for Robinhood, and then I was like, we'll see how this goes. And then I was like, I'll transfer $20 from my bank account into Robinhood, see how this goes, and then I don't think I'm ever going to transfer more money over just because I don't know. I don't like the idea of gambling, but with stocks and stuff like that, I feel more comfortable because there's nearly a guarantee that you'll make your money back, but it's just a matter of when will you make your money back.
Yeah. I need to get my dad to teach me how to do stocks and stuff when I'm 18.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been doing it since about January, I think. And I still don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how the stock market works. I don't really understand how Bitcoin works, but I think the more money that's put into it, that's how a share is determined, but I don't know. It's just the whole thing of it is kind of weird to me. Yet I still pay into it, so
I mean, you made $35. That's not bad.
Yeah, I made $35. I'm not questioning.
Yeah. You can't complain. You're doing pretty well.
Yeah. But yeah.
I'm trying to find a next question.
I have something we can talk about.
What'd you say? Sorry, you cut out.
I got something I can talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
I got my first dose of the vaccine last week.
Oh, nice. How are you feeling?
I feel fine. It's just for a few days, the last couple of days, my arms hurt a little bit, but other than that, I'm fine.
Nice. You getting your second dose, or how does that work? When you get your second dose?
I think in about a month, probably end of May, if I had to guess. I wasn't told an exact date, but I'm assuming my mom will get a call and say, hey, Trevor needs to get his second dose. And I said, okay.
Okay.
But yeah, the day that I got it, my friend Bobby, he also got the vaccine. He got it like a couple of weeks ago. But he kept trying to punch me in the arm. He kept punching me in the right arm. Luckily, I got it in the left arm.
Sneaky.
Just so I wouldn't debilitate my dominant hand or dominant arm, I should say. So I got it in my left arm just so I didn't debilitate my dominant one, like I said. So he kept trying to hit me, and then he hit me down in the elbow for some reason, and I was like, I didn't get the shot in my elbow, and then he hits me in the wrist. Nice. And I was like, no, I got it on this side of my elbow, and I pointed to like where you shoot up heroin, like your veins, like on your forearm. And our friend Mason, it was like the three of us standing in like a triangle towards the end of class, and Mason was like, I think that's heroin. I was like, no, it's the vaccine. They put it right there, and that's why you need 2 doses, because it's a heroin and it's addictive. That's why you need 2 doses.
Nice. Cough, cough.
But yeah.
Kids don't do drugs.
They're fine. I'm kidding.
Cocaine is fine. Heroin, no.
Yeah. I have a video called Do Drugs, Kids.
Oh, right. Ah.
I'm pretty sure it's called that, Do Drugs, Kids.
Oh.
It's a video where I watch anti-drug PSAs,
Mm-hmm.
and I called it Do Drugs, Kids.
Nice. Did it not get taken down or anything?
Nope.
Oh. Ha.
Yeah, it's called Do Drugs, Kids. The thumbnail is me drinking a Coca-Cola, and it says drugs with an arrow pointing to the Coke.
I'm gonna have to go find that video. That sounds awesome.
I'll link it to you. It's an oldie. It's from the end of 2018.
Damn.
But yeah, there it is.
Oh, that is awesome. Back when you
Yeah.
had long hair as well.
Mm-hmm. That was before I cut it the second time, because I've had long hair 3 times and cut it 3 times.
What would I have to do for you to change your profile picture on Discord to the picture you sent me of your new haircut?
I don't know. I like my Discord profile picture.
What is it?
It's a picture of Harry from Harry and the Hendersons. It's an old movie from like the 80s, I think.
Uh-huh.
And funny enough, it was the first movie I ever watched on Netflix.
Nice.
But it's a movie about a family going on vacation or going camping or hunting or something. I can't remember exactly what. But it was something along those lines. They were in the woods for some reason. I think they were hunting. But they then hit a Sasquatch or something. I don't remember how the Sasquatch comes into play, but that's what my profile picture is. Harry's the Sasquatch, and he then lives with them, I think.
Sounds interesting.
It is an interesting movie. I could probably make a video on it. I might at some point, but I don't know.
Nice. It looks...
I think with having it be my Discord profile picture, I think I feel a little obligated to.
Yeah, you probably should. It look at first I thought it was the Grinch or something.
A brown Grinch.
Well, I am colorblind and it did look green at first, but
Oh, I have something I want to talk about.
okay.
This is a while ago. This is like nearly a month ago. But I had deja vu of having deja vu.
I've had that too. It's so weird.
Yeah, I was watching so a few weeks or like a month ago, I was watching The Late Show with Stephen Colbert because Metallica was gonna play a song on Colbert. And Metallica's my favorite band, so if I know about it beforehand, I'm gonna watch it live. So I made sure to watch it live. And then following Colbert was James Corden, The Late Late Show. And then the Foo Fighters were playing on there, and I also like the Foo Fighters.
Nice.
So
Win-win.
I was like, well, I feel obligated to watch this now. So I was watching it, and James Corden, he was doing his opening monologue, and this was before a lot of people were getting vaccinated, before it was open to the general public. So he was talking to like his crew and whatever. He's like, what are we gonna do when we get vaccinated, guys? And I was sitting there watching it, and then all of a sudden when he said that, I got deja vu of me getting deja vu of him saying that. Because I was like, I feel like I've seen this before, but I also feel like I've had this deja vu feeling of watching this before. It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah, it's one of them things you just can't explain.
Yeah. I've been getting deja vu a lot as of late.
I heard that.
And I don't know why.
I heard that when you get deja vu, it's a sign of your mind being overworked. I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, that makes sense, maybe.
I remember the first time I had deja vu, and like the most prominent memory of deja vu I've ever had was when I was on a plane to go to Poland with my mum and my sister. I was like, I don't know, 7, 8 probably, something around that. And I looked out the window, and I seen clouds, and I remember my mum saying to me that it was gonna snow in Poland, so I thought the clouds was snow, and I asked my mum, "Are we here yet? I see snow." She was like, "No, it's clouds." And then I look over past my mum because I was sitting next to the window. I looked past my mum over to the other side, and there was this old man or woman, I can't remember, looking at me. And they said hi or something, and then I had deja vu that happened already. Like the looking at the snow and the old woman saying hi. And it was really, really weird because I don't remember anything about it other than that. Just old woman and cloud that looks like snow.
Yeah. I used to get deja vu fairly often, but I don't think it was really deja vu. It was mostly stuff in my dreams would happen in real life. Like, something would happen in real life, and I'd be like, I feel like I've had a dream like this before. And so I was like, I feel like this has happened in a dream before. And it would be like a day or two later, I'd be like, I've had a dream where this happened. So I don't know. My brain is just weird.
You and your blithering dreams?
Yeah. It really is just, my dreams are just goofing me up. Oh, last episode we uncovered that I had goofy dreams, and now this episode, here we are again.
Yup.
Trevor's Dream Journal Part 2.
You should every time you record or anything like that, you should do like a little segment called Trevor's Dream Cycles.
Yeah.
And just tell people
what happened this month.
Yeah, what happened my last dream. And then you just take a story time.
Start a separate podcast, Trevor's Dream Journal.
That's actually an amazing idea.
I used to write down. I still try to whenever I remember, but I used to write down a lot of my weird dreams.
Huh.
And I did a video about it one time, but it never went out because halfway through the video I accidentally deleted the note on my phone, and I got so pissed. Because I deleted it and then I couldn't find it again. Because usually when you delete notes, you can go back and you can look in your recently deleted folder on your phone. And so I accidentally deleted it. But then I couldn't find it, and I was like, God damn it. How can I recover this? And I don't back up any of my things to the cloud, so...
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, it's all those dreams are just gone, and there were some good ones on there. I tried remembering a lot of them to write them down again, because whenever I have one, I write them down, like within the first hour I'm awake, so they're still prevalent in my mind, or even before I wake up or before I get up and go in the shower, but yeah, there were a few that were good that I used to have but don't anymore. Hold on, do I have the one I'm thinking of on here? No, I don't. Where'd that one go? I still remember what the dream was, but
no joke, we should actually have like a section on this podcast where we go into Trevor's Dream Journal. Like, actually, we should do it for 15 minutes or something, or 10 minutes, and you just talk about dreams you've had the past week or so. And you should start writing them down. That's a really good idea.
We could do that. This can be our first first segment of Trevor's Dream Journal.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so this one was back in the summer. It was a long time ago, but I still remember what it is. It was I don't know how I knew this, but in the dream, it was, I think, the finale of Breaking Bad. Now, I haven't seen the entirety of Breaking Bad. I've seen the first, like, 2 seasons, but I've not seen the whole thing. And I've watched the finale, I know. Um, or the final scene. So I know what happens there. But in my mind, it was, the finale of Breaking Bad. I don't know how I knew this, because it wasn't like I was watching it. I was in it, but I knew it was
Right.
it was Breaking Bad or something like that, because Walter White was there, Jesse Pinkman was there, um, but Jesse Pinkman was played by the old bassist for Metallica, Jason Newsted.
Why is it
So
always you and Metallica?
hey, that's my favorite band, man. So it kind of makes sense why Metallica pops up in my dreams fairly often. Um, but anyway, Jason Newsted, he was Jesse for some reason, and it's not short hair for those who know Metallica. It wasn't short hair Jason. It was long hair, like Black Album era Jason, like long hair. So anyway, um, I remember. Um, it's my memory of this is kind of spotty, but I do remember. Um, uh, we're running in the woods or something like that. They were running in the woods and then they got to like this like little open section with like trees all around them, and then they sat down because they were running from the cops, and they just taking a breather, and then the cop comes up, and I don't remember what had happened, but at one point like Walter White's eating beans or something. I don't remember how this happened because I had it written down in decent detail, but I don't remember why. But then all of a sudden, because I'm pretty sure this was from like an outsider perspective, like I was watching Breaking Bad, and it wasn't like drug Breaking Bad, but it was the Breaking Bad characters, and I knew it was Breaking Bad. So then all of a sudden it's from like a watching point of view, and then it changes to Jesse Pinkman, Jason Newsted, his point of view. So it's like first person now, and then Jason gets up and runs, and then all of a sudden it switches to Walter White's point of view, and apparently it's set in San Francisco, which makes sense because Metallica is, or in a little bit of a way, Metallica is based out of San Francisco. So they so apparently this version of Breaking Bad is has to do with Walter White allegedly being the San Francisco baby killer or something like that.
What?
The San Francisco baby killer.
Right. Okay.
So, Walter White, he's running, and then he gets to like this like dam type thing. It's there's like concrete walls on either side. Like it's like a long rectangle, and then with like concrete all around it, and like a fence on the far end. And Walter White, he's running, and he jumps, and he's like, I didn't do it. I'm not the killer. I didn't kill why would I kill my own baby? Because apparently it was his baby who died, so people were accusing him of killing his kid or something. This is all context I was gathering after I was awake. I was like, huh?
Trying to figure your own brain out.
Yeah, my dreams are weird. But yeah, he runs and he jumps, and he falls in the dam, and then he's like looks down, and like his legs are flailing all around, and then I woke up.
Okay.
It was weird. I don't know what happened to Jesse Jason, but I know Walter White's dead.
Nice. In your dreams, in your dreams.
Yeah, in my dreams. Well, also maybe in the show too. No spoilers.
No
but
spoilers at all. None.
there's also some theories he went on to be Hal and Malcolm in the Middle, but we're not here to confirm nor deny we are not Vince Gilligan. That's the creator of Breaking Bad's name, right?
I have no idea. Not watched it.
I think it is. Yeah, I was right.
Nice.
Vince Gilligan. I've not watched the entirety of Breaking Bad, but I've seen, like I said, the first 2 seasons, and also El Camino, the follow-up movie.
Mm-hmm. I've watched some YouTube clips.
Yeah.
That's how I know Breaking Bad.
Yeah, I know it from like listening to people talk about it on podcasts and just like clips, like you said, and that little bit I watched.
Mm-hmm.
The issue with me with watching like hour-long shows is I just don't have the attention span, unfortunately. Because I can watch half-hour shows just fine, but hour-long shows I have difficulty with for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can watch like 3 episodes of a half-hour show and be fine, like in a row. But if I watch like an episode of an hour show, it just feels like for me, it just feels like it drags on and it's really long. But I
guess
know.
it depends also how well you like the show. How interested you're in it. Because
at some point I do want to watch through Breaking Bad just because I feel like I kind of have to, but I don't know.
Well, are you watching anything right now? Anything on Netflix?
Little bits here and there of Phineas and Ferb. I'm rewatching through that, but other than that, not really. It's not like I come home every night and watch like an episode or 2 of a show. It's just whenever I think about it and there's nothing else I have to do, I'll occasionally, like every like once or twice a week, I'll pop on episode of Phineas and Ferb, or at work on my break. Because I have a half hour at work, I'll watch an episode of Phineas and Ferb. But other than that, nothing that I've watched like super religiously. Just because I'm fairly busy now, and I'd rather a lot of my free time be spent on work, and especially this month because I'm recording a new video next week, and I'm gonna spend most of my free time this whole month working on that because it's a bigger video that I don't want to spoil anything for. It's a bigger video that I want to get perfect, so I'll be spending a lot of my time on that. So I probably won't be doing a lot aside from recording this, editing that, and school work and track and stuff like that.
Nice.
So I'm probably going to not have a lot of free time.
Don't burn yourself.
But that's okay with me because I'm really excited about this video.
I'm glad. I can't wait to watch it. Don't burn yourself out, though.
Don't worry, I'll try not to.
Yeah.
No, the thing is, I like working. I like working very much so. Like, working, like, YouTube stuff. Not my normal job, but my YouTube job, I very much enjoy working on that. That's why I make the high production videos I make while also trying to post, like, twice a month. And they all end up being pretty good.
Nice.